Have you ever wondered why your dental clinic pops up first on Google? Or perhaps you're nowhere to be found and you're wondering why?
Oh, I gotta get on that internet. I'm late on everything.
Welcome to the mysterious world of local SEO for dentists.
The dentist thing?
Yeah, right. The dentist thing.
Today, I'm going to dive into some local SEO secrets that can either make or break your dental practice.
You have no idea what my people have been through. The Jews? No, the dentists.
Make sure you stick around right to the end because I have some juicy tips that even your hygienist will not be aware of. Okay, so dentists have a secret weapon when it comes to SEO, and that is Google Business Profile categories. Dentists have more categories to choose from than types of toothpaste in the toothpaste aisle. Trust me, there's a lot. But here's the kicker. You have to get that primary category right, and you need to know what categories to select as your other additional categories. This presents us with two challenges. Challenge number one, the primary category. The primary category is like the head honcho of categories. In the SEO world, it is more powerful than a dentist with anesthesia.
Well, I'm just getting warmed up.
With so many categories to choose from, this task is simple, but it's not easy. So just remember this. In 99% of cases, the dentist category is the best primary category from a ranking perspective. Challenge number two, you can only pick 10 categories. It can be really challenging. It's kind of like deciding what 10 teeth you like best. It's nearly impossible. However, our tip, mix it up like a dental cocktail. If you do dental implants, make sure you choose the dental implants category. If you do teeth whitening, choose the teeth whitening category. If you work on children's teeth, make sure you select the pediatric dentist category. Okay, now listen up. Are you ready to hear the dental SEO secret weapon?
Yeah, sure.
Here's a sneaky little tip. Do you have more than one dentist working at the practice? Well then, create a separate Google business profile for each of those dentists. Google refers to these as practitioner listings. But listen to this part very carefully. You must, and I repeat, you must use a different primary category on the practitioner listings than you're using on the main practice Google business profile. We have actually found that the best primary categories to use for practitioner listings is one, the emergency dental service, and two, the pediatric dentist category. We find that those categories, if used as primary categories, can compete really well considering most of the other dental practices are not using those categories as their primary category. And here's a little pro tip. Prioritize getting that practitioner listing to 10 Google reviews, or else the chances of ranking are very slim. Now for the grand finale, optimizing your dental website. As you may or may not know, the website is not only critical for ranking the pages on the website organically, the website is a massive factor that influences how well your Google business profile ranks. So the website is basically serving two different purposes. One thing we've learned is when it comes to most dental clinics, you really want to think local. Think service area pages. Yes, service area pages work well for dentists. It's like telling Google, hey, we clean teeth over here, but also we clean teeth over here. So come on over and get your teeth cleaned. Something to keep in mind, it works wonders, but typically it works the best in rural areas where there is less competition. With that said, we have a dentist in New York City that we built neighborhood pages for, and that not only allowed those pages to rank up within those neighborhoods, it influenced his Google business profile to start expanding its reach into those neighborhoods as well. Okay, everyone, as promised, it is bonus tip time. A seemingly lesser known category when it comes to dentists is the dental hygienist category. Depending on the market, searches like best dental hygienist near me or dentist hygienist actually get a decent amount of search volume. And for some clinics, the dental hygienist is one of the main reasons why patients keep coming back. So you can create a Google business profile for your star hygienist. Here's 2 things that I like to do to help me determine if creating a Google business profile for the hygienist is worth the effort. Number 1, check your queries inside your Google business profile insights in the performance metrics session to see if you're already getting some visibility for people searching for keywords that have hygienist in them. Number 2, check your reviews, place topics to see if some of the existing patients are already calling out and acknowledging your dental hygienist by name in the reviews. If you already see the patients are calling out that hygienist and saying wonderful things, you absolutely should go ahead, create a Google business profile for that hygienist and use the hygienist category. So there you have it, folks. SEO tips that'll make your dentist more popular than free toothbrush day. Remember, it's all about the right categories, a little sprinkle of strategy, and a dash of hygienist magic. Until next time, keep smiling and keep Googling.